Hello everybody and welcome. I'm really excited to make this video for today. Today we're going to learn what is Lootbox and how we can set up a Lootbox. So let's just jump right into it. All right. So Lootbox if you're an investor, Lootbox is a way for you to invest in your favorite gamers and get profit sharing from them playing NFT games. Now, if you're a gamer, Lootbox is a way for you to play these expensive NFT games by getting investors from all around the world put money into you so you can go play these games, pay for these games, earn a profit in those games, and reward your investors by sharing your profits with them. So here we are on the Lootbox website, www.lootbox.fund. Make sure you're on this website and no other ones. And you can also check out our official Twitter at lootboxfund. So here we are. Let's scroll down, and here you can see a few loot boxes. These are just people, gamers or guilds who have put a loot box. And you can see Matador here has playing these games, and he's offering a 30% return in 3 months. Now that is not a guaranteed return. That is what he thinks that he can achieve for investors. So as an investor, you need to do your own research. Check out their social medias. Um, yeah, because anyone can create a loot box, right? And why would you want to create a loot box? Well, here are the NFT games that you would play, and here's how much they cost. You can make real money playing these games, and you could actually make a living, a career out of playing these games now. But they're expensive. And as a gamer, you might not have this much money to play these games. And that's why you would create a loot box. Now, this big button here will take us to the page where we can actually create a loot box. But before we do that, let's check out some of these games. Let's check out some footage. So here's an upcoming one called Big Time. This has a AAA budget. So let's take a look. Yeah, so that's Big Time. I'm really excited for that one. This one is a game that is already out. It's been out for many years, actually, and is currently the biggest NFT game in the world. I think around 3 million players a day. Billions of dollars have been earned. So a very mature economy.
Something and me try to save energy. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to intern and see if we both end up passing. Now, if we both end up passing, that means that I'll just gain energy and so will he, but I wouldn't have wasted any.
Yeah. And then here's Alluvium. This one's really cool too. And there are just so many NFT games coming out. So you can actually just spend hours like watching these games that are coming out. There's just so many. So we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to hop into creating a loot box. So here we are back in the loot box page. Anyone can create a loot box. Let's get started. So the first thing is that you need to choose a network, but before you can do that, you need to connect your wallet. So let's do that. The wallet that is compatible is MetaMask. Now, I already have installed MetaMask, but if you haven't, you need to go to metamask.io, or you can just search MetaMask here and download this wallet and go set it up, follow their instructions. Once you've set that up, you can go here and click connect wallet, and MetaMask will pop up, and then you can connect. So We are now connected, and you will also actually need to add the Binance Smart Chain because by default, it's only on the Ethereum mainnet. So how to do that? You have to go to chain list, go here, and then search BSC for Binance Smart Chain. And then here's the testnet. So go ahead and connect your wallet, add to MetaMask, and you will be on the Binance Smart Chain. So you can see we're on the Binance Smart Chain testnet. Great. Now I already have some Binance token in here. And this is the native token. It's like Ethereum, Ether, but you will start out with 0. So in order to get some tokens, you need to go to the BSC testnet faucet. Then go in here, and all you have to do is take your wallet address, put it in, and get yourself some Binance token. Now, you can only do this once every 24 hours, and I already did this because I've been trying to record this tutorial video. I think this is my fourth, fifth time trying to record this. So, yeah, I've already collected mine, but you can collect yours, and then you should end up with one Binance token in your wallet. So once you have that, you can go back here, and you should probably refresh your page just to verify. Okay, there you go. And then you can see that here we are, Binance testnet, and then that's our wallet address. And if you actually click that, it'll actually copy to your clipboard. But let's just verify that that's the right one. 3178, and there we go, 3178, right? So that is my wallet. So now we're going to choose our network. I'm going to click Binance. You can see there's many steps down here. And you can't do anything here until you finish the first step. There's also an FAQ. But yeah, we'll click Binance, and then the next steps unlock. So how much money do you need? Well, this depends on the game that you're playing. But in general, we recommend that you start with a small amount that is easy to deliver a profit on. So the reason why is because your wallet address, right? This wallet, my wallet here, when I create a loot box, it creates an on-chain history on the blockchain of me creating a loot box. And when I deliver a profit back to my investors, um, that performance history is also recorded on the blockchain. So I will actually build up a history, a reputation of my performance. So it's good to start out with a small amount that is easy to deliver a profit on. That way, I can build up a good reputation, and then in the future, your gaming career might go very far, and you'll be dealing with larger amounts of money. Well, you have a good reputation, so that you can have bigger loot boxes in the future. So. Loot boxes are always going to be in the native token, right? So if it's Ethereum, it'll be in Ether. If it's in Polygon, it'll be in Matic. So this one is locked. In the future, we might allow like stable coin like USDT and such, but for now, it's only in the native token. So here, yeah, I want one BNB. That's fine with me. Now you can actually change this too, and you can see that the US dollar equivalent updates. So these are real live prices. Now, the receiving wallet is by default, it's going to be my wallet here. But you can actually change this to a different wallet. The receiving wallet is the wallet that will get the money. So I'm actually going to switch over to a different wallet that I have, the treasury wallet. It has almost nothing inside. I'm going to copy this over, and I'm going to paste that in. So now the money from my loot box will actually, when investors put money into the loot box, that money will go to this wallet. So why is this useful? Well, if you're a guild owner, you can, or you have friends, you can actually put their wallet here, but yours will be the one that has a reputation. So that's why it's useful. You can help out your friends, or you just want to keep it in a separate wallet, um, and like maybe that wallet is really the one that's going to be like controlling money and stuff. So that's why you can have it in a separate wallet. So yeah, from here we can go to the next step. How will you reward your investors? So this is really important. Lootbox is not a loan, right? This is an investment that your investors are going into. So it is not guaranteed, and there's no interest, right? This target return is not an interest rate on a loan, right? This is an investment, and this is how much you can think you can return to them as a profit. So, and then pay out in 30 days. That's like, how many days do you think it will take you to deliver this return, right? And I can change these values. So maybe I think I need a bit more time, right? So that's 35 days, but I'll give a 12% return. And that ends up being uh, the original $360, which is one BNB, plus a $43 profit. That's 12%. That is a total of $404 in 35 days. So just do whatever amount that you think is realistic and just be honest. Now, this part is the fun part where we get to customize our NFT ticket. So, what is an NFT ticket? Well, when you create a loot box, your investors, when they buy from your loot box, invest in it, they actually get an NFT back, and that NFT is their ticket to get profit sharing. So whoever holds the NFT is able to collect profit, and they can sell that NFT to someone else if they want to. So um, we're going to style this. We're going to create our own NFT right now. So what should we call it? You know what? Let's say Algonquin. Algonquin. Oh no. So yeah, I'm just doing a test right now. So I'm going to grab some art, but when you're doing this, you should ask the artist for permission, or make the art yourself, or just give credits to the artist. So let's find a cool piece of art here. This one's really cool. So you're going to copy the image address, and then you're going to paste in the URL here, and then let's see. This one's cool too. Oh, this one's really cool. And you can select a theme color. So I think we're getting a lot of blue in this picture. So I want to get maybe some balance with the blue. So it's actually very important that you have a good, nice, cool looking NFT, because because this is what your investors are going to show off, right? So you want your investors to be like, "Hey, check out my cool NFT. I invested in this gamer." You want to make them proud to hold your NFT. So don't worry if you're spending a lot of time picking the image, because it actually really matters. So now we're gonna call this cool. Yeah, so this symbol, this is actually what appears in people's NFT wallets. So keep it under 9 characters. There's more details here if you need, but I'm just going to go through it for the demo. Um, and this share price, I would honestly recommend that you just don't touch this. Just leave it. You don't need to worry about the share price. If you want to learn more about it, you can, but I recommend you keep it. Okay, great. And then contact information. So this is really important. The email is mandatory. So I do have to put in an email. Now, Twitter is really recommended because most of crypto is happening on Twitter. So, and it's also a public forum where your investors can ask you questions, but also promote you and share with you. So it's really important to be in a public place, and Twitter is that public place. Now, I also highly recommend that you make a 1 minute YouTube video where you just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. and like what games you want to play and why you're good at that game or why you would be good at that game. And this video is really important for building a relationship with your investors, right? Because like there's going to be other people making loot boxes as well. So, and they're going to be watching people's videos, right? And they want to do their own research as well. So, the more socials that you have, the better. But at the very least, you should have a Twitter and hopefully a YouTube video. It does help a lot. So for this tutorial, we're just going to go through, and finally, we're on the last step, just agreeing to the current terms and conditions. Basically, just don't uh, be good, be ethical. So you just want to also check that these addresses are correct. So the reputation address, again, reputation address is the one who the address who's officially making this loot box. It is the owner of this loot box. So I'm just verifying that this is correct. 3178. Oops. Sorry, I am in the Treasury wallet now. So that's DC82. Treasury wallet is the one that receives the funds, aka receiving wallet. DC82. DC82. Okay, that is correct. And then the main wallet, 3178. 3178. Okay, so that's correct. And if you want, you could actually like copy these and check it as well. But this looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a loot box. And it will pop up on MetaMask and just review this stuff, the fees and stuff, and then confirm. By the way, that fee is the network fee charged by the blockchain, not by Lootbox. So it does take a while to a few minutes for this to create. Okay, just finished really fast. But if it is taking too long, you can check our live Twitter feed, and you can actually see a history of like past loot boxes that got created, and it'll take you to the link. The same link here. Now, if you do have any questions, there is this chat bubble where you can ask us questions as well. So now that we've created our loot box, I'm gonna view it, and it'll take us to this page here. And actually, this Twitter link here takes us to the same page, right? So this is just for demo only. This is purely to show you what it's like from the investor's point of view when they come to your loot box page and buy from you. So um, yeah, like right now it's just on testnet, but on when we officially launch, the investors will be able to see like your YouTube video, your social links, and everything. So yeah, here we are. Now we're going to test buying from this, but we cannot use the same wallet address that we used to make the loot box. It will not work. It won't let us. So we have to use a different wallet. So you can see I'm currently connected to the page, but I'm going to switch over to a different account, this test purchaser account. And this account is not connected right now. So I do need to connect, right? And you can see 43178. So I'm going to connect. And now I'm 58C7. So you've seen it update. Now I don't have any money in here, so I do need to send myself some money from my main wallet. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. I'm just gonna send over 0.5 BNB. Great. So now that's pending. And if I go to my test purchaser account, it should update with the funds, and we can go buy. Yeah, make sure you're connected. By the way. Cool. So the money has arrived. I'm just gonna refresh the page, just in case. So here we are, and I'm going to buy zero point 0.1 BNB worth. Now, that does look like a little visual bug. So the developers, aka the devs, will fix this. But yeah, it's you can see it's 5 cents per share. So remember that when we created this loot box, we set our target as 1 BNB. So what will happen is that the price per share is 5 cents. So it would be 360 US dollars divided by 5 cents. So that's around like, I don't know, what is that? 360 divided by, it's 360.9 divided by 5 cents. That is 7,218 shares available for sale. So what is a share? Well, when a share is basically just like a share of the loot box. So if I buy zero point 0.1, I will buy 721 shares. Um, and that'll be my portion of the total of the 7,000 of the 7218, right? But right now you can see it says 100%. That's because this 100% is the total of everyone so far who has actually bought something. So if more people buy, my percentage goes down, but the max shares available for sale will be this. Actually, it will be 1.1 times this. That's the real max. You know, your fundraising target times 1.15. And the reason why is because if you think you can hit a 10%, 12% return, that's on this amount of money, right? If instead of one BNB you got 1,000 BNB in profit, that's a very different story, right? So that's why there's a max, so that you know that you can, whatever amount you fundraise, you can make that return on. So um, yeah, here it is. So before I buy this, I want to show you something. If I remember, I set the treasury wallet as the wallet that will receive the money. So right now the treasury wallet is empty. So um, when I buy this NFT, the money should arrive here. So let's go back to our test purchaser account, and which is connected, right? Make sure it's connected, and we're going to go buy this NFT ticket to this loot box, and then it will appear down here when the purchase is complete. Cool, and there is our loot box. So yeah, now we want to. I'm actually going to buy the loot box again, right? And I'm going to leave this the same 0.1. But you'll notice now this says 50% of earnings, because remember this is based on um, how many people have bought so far, right? Because when you make a profit and you want to pay your investors, you as the gamer, you actually send your money back to your loot box, and your investors use this NFT ticket, and they can actually go see how much they of the percentage of earnings that they get. So that's that. So I'm going to just buy another one. But this time I'm going to buy 0.15, and you can see that's 60% of earnings. All right. So now I have two NFT tickets, which means both of these can collect money the from the loot box. Yeah. So that is how you create a loot box, and go ahead and try it out. In the next video I'm going to show you how can we actually manage our loot box, and how we send if we make a profit, how we send that profit back to our loot box so that our investors can go collect from it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you are just as excited as me, if not more, and we'll see you in the next video.